Hi, happy Friday. This is Shayna from the Trade Exchange. Just want to get right into the weekly recap with you and talk about what's going on with the markets and what's gone on this week because our markets are back up. The Dow closed out is up, and you can see here, spot 3% higher, closed out 21,414. S&Ps are up spot 0.8% higher, they close out 24.25. Nasdaq is up spot 2.1% higher this week, it closed out 61.53. Now our commodities are down. Gold is down. It closed out 1211 spot 98, so it's actually down 2 spot 4%. And oil's also down, but we're going to talk more about oil in just a moment. Now what is up is our 10-year yield. So you can see our 10-year yield closed out at highs of the week at 2 spot 386. And this is largely in part, you can see that jump right there on July 6th. And this was when the FOMC minutes were released from the Fed meeting that was back on June 13th and June 14th. And in these meetings, they were speaking about continuing that they want to unwind the balance sheet later on, and they're still speaking about they are going to do that this year. They want to do it in 10 billion quarterly increments until they reach 50 billion, and they want to keep on doing this process until the balance sheet is reduced to about $2 to $2.5 trillion. So while they're talking about wanting to continuing to unwind this large debt that they have, the traders are finding that this might be a bit prudent to do it so soon when inflation is yet so low. So there was a sell-off in the 10 years, causing the yield to increase, as you see, again closing out at highs of the week at 2 spot 386. Taking a look at oil, you remember last week we spoke about oil and we said oil was having such a bullish and a great week and how much it needed it. And last Friday was the first time our rig count had been down in so long. Well, we had a reversal today. The Baker Hughes number came out and we added 7 U.S. oil rigs this week, bringing the total to 763. And that's actually the highest it's been since April of 2015. Also, the total U.S. rig count increased 12, bringing the total to 952. So there's a huge supply of glut in the oil market. The U.S. is continuing to pump more and more rigs out there, and it's putting a lot of pressure on these oil prices. A lot of these oil producing nations are actually going to be meeting in Russia on July 24th to talk about should they change the parameters of this deal? Do they need to change the pact? Do they need to do more to try and control how much supply is out there to try and bring these prices back up? So again, that meeting is going to be on July 24th in Russia. So it's an important one to watch out for in regards to our crude oil prices. On the next note, I want to speak to you about Tesla because Tesla has had an awful week. So the last 2 weeks, Tesla's down almost 20%. On top of that, not much help because Goldman Sachs lowered their price target. So Goldman Sachs already had a low price target. You see Tesla's here at 313 closing out the week. Well, Goldman Sachs had a price target at 190. They've now even reduced that price target to 180. So that's over almost 45% lower than where their current price is. Then on top of that, Tesla came out and they made the announcement that their quarter 2 is going to be lower because they were not able to produce as much 100 kilowatt per hour batteries as anticipated. So you compound that with the reduction in price target by Goldman Sachs, and you can see Tesla has had a very, very rough week. You can see it right here. Again, it closed out 313, spot 22, so it's down nearly 20% in just 2 weeks. Another company to take a hard hit, the baby IPO, Blue Apron. Remember last week it closed out $10. It IPO'd at $10 as well. Well, this week we are closing now 7 spot 73, so we're down over 22%. And this is making some companies who are ready to IPO a bit cautious. Is the IPO market as strong as it used to be? Because Blue Apron, we can see here, really taking a big hit already on their IPO prices, down again 22.7% this week. So hopefully they can turn things around. I want to wish you all a wonderful week, and before I end this, I want to let you know that we are having just a special promotion for from this week until any next Friday, where we want you guys to try our service. So we're going to offer 3 weeks of subscription. You'll have the link in here below, but just so you have an opportunity to have 3 weeks during the slower summer months to really see what kind of information we offer and see if it could be beneficial to you for your trading needs. Again, I want to thank you. My name is Shayna from the Trade Exchange, and I want to wish you all a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.